Battle Los Angeles is the alien war movie about a bunch of Marines who have to go get some civilians and clear the perimeter, but things get out of hand. And overall, we all thought it was
a war movie about aliens.
I thought it was good.
I think it was good, moderate.
By the way, this movie has gotten some pretty bad reviews on some things, which I don't know why it should be, but they say it's just another war movie. I thought it was pretty good, and he thought it was a war movie.
For aliens. It was a hotbed of ardent action and war in the city of Los Angeles, my friends.
Okay, now remember, this first half of the review will have no spoilers, so don't worry about the movie spoiled for you. So the last half will have spoilers, so if you've already seen it, you can keep watching. Anyway, so those of you who don't know what this movie's about, basically a bunch of Marines are about to go somewhere. I wasn't paying attention during that part. They're about to go somewhere on a mission, but then they're stopped, and aliens attack Los Angeles and a lot of other cities in the world, and the Marines have to turn around and go get some hostages. Or not hostages, I keep saying hostages. Have to go get some civilians and keep them from all dying. So anyway, that's the basic story. And obviously things get way out of hand, and it gets a lot more action-packed and stuff.
And quite a few purposeful suicides.
And suicides?
Yes.
I thought the story was really good. Well, you know, it's what I would expect.
I think it dragged on, and you didn't, in the sense that you didn't know what the end goal truly was.
Yeah.
At first, you think it's about the civilians, but when other issues start to rise, you start to wonder, when is this gonna end?
Yeah, like how is this movie gonna have an end point? Because every time they get their current objective done, a new one pops up and they have to go do that.
In the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. That's the basic story. Now let's move on to the acting.
Ooh, hollow.
Acting.
Now, the only actors I knew were Eckhart and Neo.
Two-Face.
Neo's a singer. I don't know who he played. He's a hip hop singer.
Oh wait, I have an idea. Maybe he was playing the bad auto-tune music at the beginning. California.
Back to the acting. Main actor is Eckhart, which I feel horrible because I was watching that whole movie. I'm like, this guy looks so familiar, and at the end it says, like Eckhart, and I'm like, he was the main actor. So anyway, yeah, Eckhart's the main actor. He was Two-Face. That's the biggest thing I know him from. I thought that he did okay. The thing that got annoying about him was his voice. He would always do that Two-Face voice. I don't know if this is really how he is, or if this is just an act, but he's like, come on, Sergeant, we gotta go out there and go kill some aliens now. That got so annoying.
I actually didn't see him in Two-Face, so I didn't see that as a meme or something
That's
to be
Two-Face.
paying attention to.
Yeah, it's just so annoying because I was about to say he sounded like Christian Bale or Two-Face. Christian Bale or Eckhart is Two-Face, but it turns out it is Eckhart. So anyway, he got kind of annoying with his voice sometimes. I wish he could just like yelled at the people like everyone else does. But instead he had to do that Dark Knight voice. Instead of like yelling at them like saying, "You gotta go do that," he would say like he would like talk in a whisper, but his voice is like so grudgingly deep that it sounds like he's yelling.
I believe you're bleeding your throat as we speak.
Yeah, I probably am. Anyway, that's the main actor. All the other actors and actors were okay. I gotta say, the girl, she was an Avatar. She got kind of annoying sometimes.
Wait. Which girl?
The Marine girl.
The white one or the black one?
The black one.
Blackish one.
All right, blackish. Okay.
Anyway,
Iraqi.
Anyway, she got kind of annoying sometimes. Well, I thought she did, but then again, that's her character. That's like how her character talks.
Yes, and because of her, there was only one good joke in that movie.
She made the one good joke in that movie. So, all the other actors, I don't know their names, but I feel like Doc, he's my favorite character. He was awesome.
Mostly because he was Nigerian and foreign.
He was Nigerian. I like foreign people. I mean, not like.
I thought you
chick-wise.
did not like Norwegians.
Not chick.
I don't like Norwegians. Like, such as how the aliens have robots and how their heart was in a different place. And okay, and how they had a central command center, and how they needed to destroy the humans in order to survive, unlike a normal war, to where it's just progressing to win the next war. They just have to win it all at once, because it changes the dynamics, which I think is important.
Yeah.
It's not like a War of the Worlds.
Yeah, it's not War of the Worlds at all. I'd say this is a modern day Halo. That's what this movie is. It's kind of like the aliens are the same, like with all their machinery and weapons, and the humans are like they're not as far advanced. They don't have Spartan armor on. They're just normal humans in their normal marine suits. And I like how they actually brought in the aspect of, wow, these aliens aren't invincible. They're just humans. They're like humans with extra armor and better weapons.
But they still seem to take an unnecessary amount of ammo.
Yeah.
Into their bodies.
I feel like the biggest reason this movie was humans versus aliens was because they wanted to have that aspect of, we can't win this war because these are aliens and they have all these advanced technology and there's no way we could actually win this war because they're aliens. But then, like, as the movie progresses, the main characters are like, these guys aren't that different from us. We could take them down in a second. So, I kind of like that. Anyway, overall, I thought this movie was very good. It's not I wouldn't say it's a fantastic movie. Now that I think more about it, the acting was, modern. The filming, the way it kind of zoomed in, zoomed out was okay. Some things I didn't like about the movie were how they'd have those epic scenes, like from... those scenes like where they have like from here up and it like has them like doing this and like has you can see like the bombs and the ships flying in the sky and they like play the epic music. They did that way too much. Like you'd be standing there saying, "Oh, a battle's about to happen," and then they just like flying an airplane away. So anyway, too much of that. But
I want closing statements.
Good.
Oh, okay. It's not. It's good in its own. It's good in its own sense.
Yeah.
But it's not a very versatile movie in that. It's dependent on being full of its own action, its own slightly different form of action of mixing aliens and humans.
Yeah.
And so it's not, it lacks the same sort of adaptability or versatility of other movies. You have to be focused on getting violence and action and all of those things.
Yeah. I would just say, like, as far as alien movies that go, this is definitely not going to be the best of the year. Well, we'll have to see how Transformers goes and Cowboys vs. Aliens. I'll probably rank that later. That movie sounds awesome, by the way. Anyway,
no, it's ridiculous.
Just the name, like playing Cowboys and Indians, this is Cowboys and Aliens. Anyway, so as far as alien movies go, I would say this is a pretty bad alien movie. But as far as war movies go, I'd say this is a very good war movie because... I like the movies where they kind of take you out of what's really happening and you have to focus on the people. Like, that's why I really like The Social Network, The King's Speech, and Cloverfield. Where in Cloverfield, you forget the monsters attacking the city. It's more like the characters are fighting with each other and trying to escape this. And the same thing with this war, they're not fighting the aliens, they're fighting the enemy. It's like, the aliens, it doesn't matter about the aliens, it's basically just this enemy. Like, if you replace the aliens with superhumans, it would still be the same movie. Anyway. I guess that's it. Now we're going to talk about some spoilers. Some minor spoilers, some major spoilers. So, if you really don't want this movie to ruin, there are some pretty good twists and turns. I would say don't watch it because we will spoil some things. So, if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and press the exit, the X up in the corner, and go watch a different video, and then go see it and come back, and you can listen to us talk about some spoilers. The first spoiler is, go ahead and say the joke. There are a few good jokes in this movie.
Okay.
Don't go ahead and say them all.
Okay, the earliest good joke was the Nigerian doctor. The Nigerian is talking with
Please,
a woman
I want you to turn them.
who's in a foreign location and they're speaking their native Nigerian language, and a white guy comes up, and the white guy says to the Nigerian, "Hey, is that your girlfriend? She looks pretty hot." And the
Oh yeah, I got that thing.
yeah. And the Nigerian medic says to him, "Oh, that's my sister." And I'm not too sure what sort of interaction happened between them from that point, but the white guy somehow was scared off afterwards.
I gotta tell you, in the beginning of the movie, they introduced all these characters. You don't pay attention, but just a few of them come in handy. Like, are big in the end, like Doc, definitely. The main character, obviously, Lieutenant. He was pretty big, which I guess they kind of built him up. What was his name? Kern? The guy who blew up in the tower? Something like that. He was pretty big,
Yeah,
which, by the way, I knew he was going to die sometime, but anyway. A big thing about this movie, kind of like why I'm putting it, this is why I'm putting it in the spoiler section. A big thing about this movie is that, you know, you can't get too attached to these characters because you know most of them are going to die. I predicted all of them would die. So, and honestly, I wish that they would have killed Aaron Eckhart because that would have made it pretty good. In my opinion. I mean, not because I hate the acting, but, you know, so I really wish they would have killed Aaron Eckhart, but it doesn't matter. But most of those characters did die in the end. Like Kern, is that his name? I don't know. I feel horrible. When he died, I was like, oh my gosh. And when the helicopter blew up, that's the big thing I want to talk about.
Yes.
And you can see that in any trailer, but you totally forget about it. Like, that's in every trailer. That's the big thing that gets you interested in this movie. Is that scene where he has the kids and the helicopter flies up and he looks up, and then the helicopter explodes.
Yes. Before that happens, they reach the police building, where the civilians are, and one of them is temporarily blind. One of them was burned in the face.
Yeah.
Because he was hit by the
Enemies.
yes, the enemy. And so they go off. Ooh, yay! They're gonna go get their medics and whatnot. Boom! Missile comes up.
Dead.
Hey, your kids aren't dead.
Oh my god, this movie got pretty, like, at some parts I felt like it's kind of a tearjerker. At some parts, I mean, really, the dude's dad died. That was sad.
Wait, when did that happen?
The
little
Hector. Kid, yeah, Hector's dad died. That was sad. But anyway, I gotta say, there was a lot of battle scenes in this movie. Way too much talking. It felt like it was a 9-year movie, but it was only 2 hours. But I gotta say, some of the best battles I thought were. I'll let you talk about your favorite battles. There was one battle near the beginning I really liked. Oh, when they were in the apartment, or not the apartment, but in the alley, that area, you know. And then when they were on the bridge, when they were having that battle on the bridge, and Doc was trying to get the kids down from safety, and then the last battle. Those are probably the 3 best, I think. The battle on the bridge is probably my favorite, but it drug out way too long. Like, the pacing was the worst part of this movie, by the way. They could not get that right. That was horrible. Every scene where they tried to do the pacing right, it was wrong. It's another reason.
They're just like Norwegians.
Yeah.
And the government.
I'm gonna feel sad if someone comments saying, I'm Norwegian, you dick. Anyway, overall, is that all you want to say for the spoilers?
Wait. I'll mention the spoilers and the second good joke. In the one scene I want to mention, they were trying to drive through a group of aliens. Okay. And so the alien's head is in the window, and the black woman is shooting into its face, and it squirts out some liquid on the girl's face, and she says, obviously, "Ooh, there's this gross liquid on this face."
Ew, and they got all that nasty liquid on my face.
And one of the annoying white guys says, "Ooh, that sounds like a first date." And so that was the second noteworthy joke of the movie. Thank you.
Okay, so overall, I liked it. I think that, like, film-wise, like, Academy Award film-wise, this wasn't a good movie by those standards. But in terms of me liking it, as in, like, you know, for a war movie, I loved it. For a alien movie, I didn't like it. So it kind of balances it out to a good type thing, not really a loving it, not really a hating it thing. So overall,
it's that Rotten Tomato that's Danish.
Yeah, it's the Rotten Tomato that just says, you think this movie's good? It's bad. So anyway, I guess, for right now about Battle Los Angeles, that is all you need to know.